Hey guys, it's becoming too much.
Another game week of Premier League
Yeah,
football.
it's it seems like too much, no?
Yeah, this is the
Yeah.
fun of December. All these games. We're gonna have 7 game weeks in December, and we will be here to bring you the content about it. In this case, it'll be game week 16's predictions. Should we begin?
Yeah, you should.
So the first game, it's the early Saturday kickoff. It's Crystal Palace against Liverpool. Jurgen Klopp has never lost a game at Selhurst Park. That's
Yeah.
it.
I think Crystal Palace are not in the good shape right now. They
Yeah.
are losing quite a few. And Hodgson, he was talking about the fans not behind the team. So they are not at the right place. But Selhurst Park is always a difficult place to go and win. So it will be a challenge. But challenge accepted. Liverpool will win 2-0. Mohamed Salah to get his 200th goal.
You were saying that last week also.
Yeah, I
But
was.
this time I'm not
somehow-
going to back Salah. I'm going to say our Colombian winger Lucho Diaz to score in a 3-0 victory for the Reds.
Yep.
Next
up, Wolves with
against
Nottingham Forest.
I think if Wolves win, Steve Cooper gets the sack. Do you agree?
Maybe. But after last game, even losing 5-0, the supporters are behind him. So he may have some credit in his bank.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Of the last year's show. So
They're planning on getting Julian Lopetegui. Nottingham Forest.
maybe, yeah. I don't know, but for this game, I think Wolves will win. Not win, for me, it will be a draw. 1-1. Nottingham will be fired up. And Ilanga to score for Nottingham.
I think the only reason Nottingham Forest stayed up last season was because of their brilliant home form. But this is an away game at a tough stadium to go to, Molineux, and it will be a simple 1-0 victory for Wolves, and the Korean lad Hwang Hee-chan just get the goal.
By the way, Wolves won last game. They are
They're
quite good in recent games.
Beat Burnley.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next up,
Burnley.
Brighton against Burnley. Burnley were fully fired for the midweek after thrashing Sheffield 5-0, but then came back to reality when they lost the Wolves 1.
Yeah.
And I think the losing streak continues here.
Yes.
Brighton have been on poor form, but this is Burnley we're talking about. They have lost 15 of their last 19 games in the Premier League.
Yes, I think it will be a Brighton win.
Yeah,
Easy win.
easy.
3-1. Pedro to score.
4-1 and Kaoru Mitoma on the street
Sheffield United.
against Brentford.
Last time even I think against Liverpool, Sheffield was a little bit better. So
Yeah.
Chris Wilder coming in, making the defensive
The new
changes.
manager.
Yeah, there is making them more difficult to break down. Not playing expensive football. Try to play defensive football and then go on counter with the fast wingers. I think he will do something, get some points, but not this game. It will start like loss to him. Brentford will beat them 1-2. Brentford 2, Sheffield 1, and Pinnock, the defenders, will score a header.
I think Sheffield might make this difficult because of their home ground, Bramall Lane.
Mm-hmm.
But it's still, I'm agreeing with you on the scoreline 2-1, but the goal scorer will be Wissa.
Man United next up against Bournemouth. Team in form, Bournemouth. Man
Even from United as well.
Yeah, I don't know how the Ten Hag and Maguire got the manager of the month as well as player of the month.
And
They were
Garnacho,
not
goal
that
of the
good.
month.
Yeah, so all rewards for the month to Man United. Now they are facing in-form team. Bournemouth is really good in attacking. They have now understood the philosophy of their new coach and they are getting better. So it will be a tough game. And I will go for a surprise here. Not really surprise, but 1-3. Solanke to score, Bournemouth to win, beat Man United fair and square.
I think United have actually been on some form. They've won 4 of their last 5. Last month, they kept clean sheets in all their games.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they could try, but Bournemouth is one of the on-form teams at the moment, as you said. They too have won 4 of their last 5. I'm going for a stalemate here. A 1-1 draw, and the goal will come from Marcus Rashford.
And during the first 15 games of the season, there is so much talk about Man United's poor form. But after 15 games, they are just 3 points behind the 4th team, Champions League Man City. They are 27, Man City is 30. So they are not that bad point-wise. But in some of the games, they play very poor actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next up is Luton against the champions Man City. Champions Man City losing to Aston Villa. What do you say about it?
It's
They
all
were outplayed.
going on. The house of cards has been broken for Manchester City. No wins in 4. In his entire managerial career, Pep Guardiola has never gone 5 games without a win.
Yeah, but I think this time also he will not go 5 games. They
Yeah.
will beat Luton easily. For me, this will be a thrashing. 5-1, Man City to win, Foden to score.
I looked at some of the next few fixtures for City in December. You know how every year in Manchester City go on a December run?
Mhm.
This year it's very likely. They've got Luton, they've got Sheffield, they've got Everton, they've got Crystal Palace. They've got some very easy games.
Okay.
And they could easily go top of the league by the end of 2023.
Yeah, and he was like yesterday in the press conference, he was talking about Calvin Phillips. And for me, that was really not how a manager should talk about a player who is dropping again, not even playing. And with Rodri's absence, he was up with Akanji and Stones, two of the central defenders in midfield, and Calvin Phillips, a known defensive midfielder there in their team, and he didn't play him. And then giving the reason like he is a very good professional, but I can't visualize his role in this team. I think it was this clear message to Calvin Phillips: you go, I will not play you. Go in January window, find some other team. No.
Yeah, I think Luton's home ground could make it tough, but still a 1-0 victory for the citizens and Jeremy Doku, who is on fire at the moment to get the goal.
Okay. Next up, Fulham, West Ham.
These are two teams that won. Fulham
Yes.
got an absolute thrashing. They beat Nottingham Forest by
5-0.
5 goals to nil. Tom Kearney scoring. They were all on the score sheet. Jimenez got a brace, and I think Fulham will try to carry that momentum. However, this is a West Ham team that just beat Tottenham.
Yes.
Although that's not surprising at this moment.
Yeah, because they have a lot of injuries. But this game also, West Ham United will beat Fulham. They will be too much for Fulham. 3-1, kudos to score.
I think it will be. I'm gonna have to sit on the fence for this one.
Mhm.
2-all draw, entertaining, thrilling, and Jared Bowen to score.
Next up, Everton and Chelsea. Everton were too good against Newcastle, and Chelsea were really bad against Man United.
If Everton get all their points back, they'll be ahead of Chelsea in the table.
Yes, and they will be top 10 team.
Wow.
This game will be, I think, very interesting game. And for me, I'm thinking Chelsea will bounce back. Chelsea is very hot and cold team right now, but tomorrow will be the hot side of it. 3-1, Chelsea to win, Sterling to score.
When I was thinking of predicting this game, I thought it can go any way.
Mm-hmm.
This is at Goodison Park, so I thought Everton could easily win this. But I was also wondering which Chelsea will turn up. Which
Yes.
one of them? That one that took that 4-all draw
Mhm.
and beat that 4-all draw with City, beat Tottenham 4-1, or I thought the one that played Newcastle and lost 4-1. I think it's gonna be. I'm gonna have to sit on the fence for this one because I can't call it. It's a 1-all draw and Ukrainian Mikhailo Mudryk to score.
Tottenham against Newcastle.
This could have
Two of
been-
the team plagued by injuries. Newcastle, I think, played the same team for 5 games without even substituting, and that was the reason why I think in the last 15 minutes of Everton game, they scored. Everton scored 3 goals. They must be tired. Trippier made some mistakes which
Poor
a tiring
mistakes.
player can do. They were kind of very unusual for Trippier to make those mistakes. So I think they were not focused. And now the game again coming after 2 days, it will be difficult. Tottenham also have so many injuries. They will also face all these things. It will be a kind of tricky game
Yeah.
for me. I think Tottenham will edge it 2-1, Kulusevski to score.
I think Newcastle are gonna bounce back and they're gonna win. They're gonna get a 3-1 victory, and the goal will come from the Paraguayan Messi, Miguel Almiron.
Game of the week,
Of the week.
Aston
It's
Villa.
third against first. Villa against Arsenal.
It's at Villa Park.
Emery against his former side.
Mhm.
And this is the real test to see if Aston Villa can extend their winning streak at Villa Park.
I think they already passed the test. They beat Man City, so
Yeah.
fair and square. But this will be a different kind of challenge. And because it's at Villa Park, they have always a chance. So I'm saying it draw, Jesus to score 1-1.
I've got only one thing in my mind. I can picture it already in my head. 1-1. The minutes are ticking. It's a cross in. and there's a header by Watkins. Villa 2, Arsenal 1.
Wow, really?
Yes, Villa go only 1 point behind the leaders, and Arsenal, since I said Liverpool will win, Liverpool will go top, and Arsenal lose their first place position.
So if our predictions go as
Correct?
we see it, then Liverpool will be on the top of the table by the end of the week.
Yeah.
Yeah, followed by Arsenal,
For you,
Aston Villa, Tottenham, and Man City.
technically, City could actually fall out of the top 4 because I think it's because if United has some better goal difference and they beat Bournemouth,
No,
then
no, I don't think United don't have good goal difference
Yeah,
because
but-
they score very less.
if they win, they go level on points with City.
But City will also win.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's okay.
Thank you guys.
What we are predicting is Liverpool to go on the top of the table.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
hopefully.
we're Liverpool fans.
Yeah. So guys, Liverpool on the top of the table after this week. That's what we predict.
Thank you guys
Thank
for
you.
watching this video. Please subscribe.